Hi folks, hope you're well. You will hear the fan of the projector because I've got it on. I'm watching the Riyadh boxing. You've got Better Be versus whoever he's fighting in the second fight tonight, so therefore it's worth watching. Bivol, that's his name, yeah. Better Be versus Bivol, so that'd be interesting, yeah. I've already seen a good fight. Callum Smith versus, I don't remember what the other bloke's name. Very good fight. Both of them. Very, very good fight. Two warriors. You can say that for a certainty. Very, very good fight indeed. But anyway, this is not about that. Yes. This is about the last video, talking about the fact that we are very much in both, well, you can certainly say this. We're in the best time and the worst time for humanity. And this is something which the church has not got to grips with in any way, shape or form. Of course it wouldn't. How would you get to grips with the fact that it's the best time because we have everything that humans have ever wanted. We have entertainment, we have fast travel, we have, ways to connect with people that people never dreamed of. And we can do all this stuff very, very quickly, certainly compared to what it was in the past. Absolutely. There is so much that we have now. But the problem is that creates this situation where hopelessness is far wider now than it ever has been. Because in the past, there was always a situation in the past, no matter when you were born, if you were born any time before the 1900s, you could certainly say that you were in a time where you knew that things could improve. You knew that things could get better. Most of the people knew that. Yeah, they were in a situation where they didn't have central heating. They didn't have windows. Most of the years people didn't have windows. They didn't have hot water. They didn't have showers. They didn't even have bathrooms, proper baths. Some did. The rich and powerful may have had a proper bath, even up until, at some point may even had a way of putting that hot water through a sprinkler system to have like a shower. But the poor never had that. Most of the people never had any experience of that. Entertainment? No. Most of the people only had whatever entertainment they had. And God knows what that would have been. Yeah, no idea at all. It would have been what it would have been. But it would have been minimal, massively minimal, compared to what we have now. Yeah, compare it to YouTube. Yeah. All the entertainment on YouTube, and then you've got blinking. Oh, you've got. I don't even know what these ones are. I don't use them. I don't use all these things you can pay to be entertained. You've got Amazon Prime, which is crap. Well, Amazon Prime used to be good, but Amazon Prime, what they did was they put adverts on to then tell you that you can pay to have no adverts. Well, excuse me, there was never adverts before anyway. You put the blinking adverts on, right? You did it to make us pay to not have adverts. Yeah. Okay. So there's Amazon. There's I don't know. Netflix is one of them, isn't it? There's Apple, and there's a few others that do TV channels and stuff like that now. And so you've got all the entertainment there. You've got all your movies, and you've got all your music, and you've got all of that. You've got so much in the way of entertainment now. Like tonight, okay, they've got the boxing, and they've got quite a lot of, championship titles coming up tonight. Just on this one event, they would have a better event, but a few of the people pulled out. Daniel Dubois pulled out, which would have made a better fight because the way he dealt with Joshua before, yeah, his last fight that looked as if he was the one to contend with in that division. But yeah, it looks like he's basically decided he doesn't want to fight Parker because he wants to fight the current champion who recently beat Fury twice. So therefore he wants to go after him. So, yeah, okay. I say then you've got your football. And you've got your Sky Sports, and then in other countries you've got all the other sports channels. You can go to the events as well. And again, you don't have to be that wealthy to have that. Because certainly you've got highlights on the BBC. You've got highlights of match of the day. So therefore you have highlights of every match. If you have a BBC licence, you can watch and enjoy all of those. Do I? No. Because again, I think the BBC is absolutely rubbish now. Has been for a long time, but it went incredibly left wing. And so as soon as it went incredibly left wing, that was it. My time bothering with that was done and dusted. Yeah, I don't support that. No. Oh, the one who fought Callum Smith was Joshua, and his surname is Buatsi. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I'm only going to get it wrong. My point is, with regards to all of this, is that that's only a tiny percentage of what is available to people, entertainment-wise now. So the problem is, again, when you have all of that, the reason why hopelessness is now an issue is because how could things possibly improve? When you've got all of that, you've got pretty much everything people could ever hope for. Everything. And most of it can be got by most of the people. You've reached that point where really, for most people, they can't imagine that things would get better. But when you get to that point, then there's no hope. And hopelessness is, yeah, that's really bad. Yeah. When you're dealing with hopelessness, that's incredibly bad. It's difficult for me. I mean, even though I know what I know, it's still difficult for me because right now I'm dealing with it, and constantly I'm going to God and saying, yeah, I sort of know that it's quite likely that what I've been believing will happen won't happen. I know that this is quite likely. Not absolute, not a certainty, but certainly within the realm of possibility. That's why I did a video recently talking about the fact of, you know, those things that it's about relationship, and it's about we were created to be immortal, and about relationship, because right now the reality is I've been talking about these things for a long time, and it seems very much like nothing's moving forward. So guaranteed my hope position would have been incredibly strong 2 to 3 years ago, but not so strong now in those areas, because time has gone, and it appears now. How it appears is irrelevant because, you know, we can't see the big picture, but I can certainly say it appears as if it's not going to happen. So I go to God about it, you know, rather than just accepting that. I go to God about it, and what I get is confirmation from God that actually, yeah, we were created for these things. Okay. And that's why, as I say, we have a challenge in the church of how to deal with this, because we have the best and the worst at the same time. Not easy. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.